Hi everyone, welcome to Joie de la Mode. Today's look is an olive eye look. I recently got this awesome pencil when I was in the airport in London coming home from Paris. This is from Soap & Glory, and it's a duo liner stick. And one is this like liner stick, which is in a really gorgeous dark olive tone. I don't know if you can see that. And then the other one is a cream, which can be used as an all-over cream shadow or a highlighter. And I just really wanted to use it, so I thought, well, I'll just do an olive eye look and incorporate this stick into the look. So that's what I'm doing today. To get started, I'm going to apply, I've already applied some moisturizer earlier on in the day, but today I'm just going to touch up with my Clinique BB Cream. This is SPF 30 in it, and it's really great coverage, pretty light coverage, but goes on really evenly all over the skin, and I'm just using my hands to apply this. Once that's done, I'm going to use my Illimasqua skincare foundation, and this is in 6.5. Just pop some of that on the back of my hand. This is pretty much all you need. And then using a Bobbie Brown foundation brush to apply that, starting at the cheeks and working out. So once that's all applied, I'm just going to go back in circular motions with this stippling brush by MAC, just to make sure everything is really buffed into the skin. For brows, I am using La Bella Donna. This is brow shadows. It's a brow shadow kit, and I'm going to be mixing a blend of these lighter and darker colors right here to define my brows. Just applying a little bit of the wax first to set them and make sure all the brow hairs are in the same direction. And then using a thick brow brush to apply that. I'm going to start using this Soap & Glory liner stick, and this color is, I don't know that it actually has a color, but it's just, or actually has a name, but it's just this really awesome olive color. I don't know if you can see, yeah, that lighting might be better, which is a really nice alternative to black. So I'm just going to go all over the eyelid, not too specific here, because we're going to blend this up to the crease. No, it looks a little scary right now, but it'll get better. And I am now going to use my 217 to blend this out and make it smoother. I'm also going to take that same olive green just under the eye as well. And using my Sephora smudge brush, just going to blend that. Alright, now over top of the Soap & Glory olive liner stick that we just used, I am going to be using some of this Bare Minerals loose eye powder in Soft Focus Velour. It's kind of a gray, but it definitely has some more olive tones in it, so I just think it'll be really nice to pop on top of the liner that we just blended. So with a loose powder, which is typically not as easy to use as a pressed powder, I just tilt a little bit from the pot into the lid, and then using my all over shadow brush, this is a 22 by Sephora Professional, I'm just going to dab into that loose powder and kind of load it up onto the brush. And then really importantly, before you apply it on your lids, you want to just tap off the excess so it's not falling all over your face. I'm just going to press that across the lid. And once you've done that and pressed it all over the lid, we're now just going to go back in with the 217 and blend that out to give it a nice shape and to fix up any of the rough edges. Great eye makeup, you will find, is all about blending. Alright, now that that's nicely blended, I am going to switch over to my NARS Nouveau Monde palette, and you can see that there are two really pretty colors here. You've got a really nice shimmery purple, you can see that, a really nice shimmery purple, and then again an olive color, and this definitely has more green in it than the Bare Minerals Soft Focus Velour that we just applied, as well as it's got a bit of shimmer. So I'm going to apply this as the accent color to really kind of wing out the look a little bit. So going into that with my smaller all-over shadow brush by Sephora Professional, and coming at the eye in this V shape right up to the brow bone. And I'm also going to bring this color under the eye, just over top of the Soap and Glory liner stick that we did earlier. And then you know what comes next. Go back in with the 217 to blend that out. Highlight, I am using this Laura Mercier palette and using this color here, which is called Buff. It's just a matte, really pale cream, almost white, but still got some cream yellow in it, and just using that on the brow bone. Alright, almost done with the eyes here. I'm now just applying a gel liner. This is Bobbie Brown Black Ink Gel Liner, and I'm using a Sephora angled brush to apply that. Once you've done the upper lash line, I'm just going to apply a teeny bit in the corner of the bottom lash line. And then I'm just going to use a thicker angled brush to blend that. Right, now quite a lot of fallout has fallen down onto my face from the eye makeup, so I am just using this soft blending brush to kind of erase all of the fallout, and then we'll also go over it with concealer. For concealer, I'm using my Pam makeup palette and just going to use some of this peach color to conceal, and I'm using a concealer brush, face concealer brush for that, just all under the eyes. And again, using this soft blending brush to just even that out. Alright, and back to eyes. I am going to be using this Thick and Fast mascara, which is also by Soap and Glory. It's got a huge brush. And just whacking that onto the lashes. And on the bottom lashes, I'm using Bare Minerals Flawless Definition. This is a much smaller brush. And just using that to define the bottom lashes. Alright, now just to brighten things up on the inside of the eye, I'm going to use the opposite end of the Soap & Glory olive stick that we used. This is the Daily Shadow, but it actually is a cream shadow, so you can use it as a liner. And I'm just going to go in there and fill in the waterline. Clean up anything, any redness, and to really brighten the inside of the eye. So we have quite a dark look on the lids. And this is a great stick too because it's portable. I mean, you could bring this with you wherever you go and just throw it in your bag and have it to touch up throughout the night or the day or whatever. It's really quite useful. I'm glad that I bought it. Okay, looks like eyes are done. We've got our concealer on. So for the face, I am going to use my trusty Laura Mercier Bonne palette. Go in here to the bronzer shade with my kabuki brush. Just load that on and then apply it kind of as a contour, to the upper part of my cheeks. For blush, I'm using this cute little Sephora palette. It's actually an eye palette, but if you pull it out on the side, it's got this really gorgeous matte blush color that's actually kind of the same color as the blush of my shirt, so I'm going to use that. Go in with my angled blush brush, pick up some of that powder, and then just dab it on the apples of my cheeks. And finally, for highlighter, I'm going back into my Laura Mercier palette, and I'm just going to use the lighter highlighter color here. You can see that. And swipe some of that onto the tops of my cheeks, just under my eye. Highlighter is great because it picks up really well in photographs, and really can just give your face that extra glow. I'm going to keep the lips really natural, so I'm just going to go in with this sugar, so I'm just going to go in with this sugar lip balm, and this is in the color Honey. It's almost gone, but and I'm going to top it off with a little bit of Stila lip glaze, and this is in Kitten. And this is the finished look, guys. I hope you like it. I really do. I think it's great. The olive color I love. It complements blue eyes, yes, but brown eyes definitely will make brown eyes pop. So here it is, and I hope you enjoyed, and stay tuned for more looks to come this week. Bye-bye!